Opening scene. The film opens with a mysterious car accident. The car swerves to avoid a person who appears to deliberately run into the road, crashing into a tree. This unsettling scene foreshadows the film's themes of violence and control. Justine, a young vegetarian, arrives at a prestigious veterinary school where her older sister, Alexia, is already studying. Justine comes from a strict vegetarian family, and her parents drop her off at the school, advising her to maintain her dietary habits. Justine and other new students undergo a series of brutal initiation rituals. One such ritual involves being doused with blood and eating a raw rabbit kitty. Despite her initial refusal, Justine is pressured into eating the kitty by her sister Alexia, who also participated in the ritual during her initiation. This act triggers a series of disturbing physical reactions in Justine, including a severe rash. Following the hazing ritual, Justine begins to experience intense cravings for meat. She eats raw chicken from the fridge, and even attempts to eat a burger for the first time. These cravings soon escalate, and she finds herself irresistibly drawn to human flesh. Alexia takes Justine out to the countryside to teach her how to drive. During the drive, Alexia deliberately causes another car accident similar to the one in the opening scene. After the accident, Alexia consumes the victim's flesh, revealing her own cannibalistic tendencies to Justine. This revelation shocks Justine, but also makes her realize that her cravings are not unique. Justine struggles to reconcile her cannibalistic urges with her moral and ethical beliefs. She tries to suppress her cravings but finds them overwhelming. Her behavior becomes increasingly erratic, affecting her relationships and academic performance. Justine's roommate, Adrian, becomes a close friend and confidant. During a night of partying, Justine loses control and bites Adrian's lip during a sexual encounter. Later, Justine wakes up to find Adrian dead in his bed, with large chunks of his leg missing. She discovers Alexia in the room, covered in blood, having consumed parts of Adrian's body. A brutal fight ensues between Justine and Alexia, highlighting their shared but conflicting cannibalistic urges. Justine nearly kills Alexia but ultimately stops, realizing that violence will not solve their problem. The next morning, the sisters clean up the scene and protect each other from the consequences of their actions. Back home, Justine's father reveals the family's dark secret. He shows Justine scars on his body, inflicted by her mother, who also suffers from the same cannibalistic cravings. This revelation indicates that the condition is hereditary, and explains the parents' strict vegetarianism as an attempt to control their urges. The film ends with Justine contemplating her future, now fully aware of her family's legacy and her own nature. The final shot echoes the opening scene, suggesting a cycle of violence and the struggle for control over primal urges.